Hi friends, want to make a quick video on a problem here with a Xbox Guitar Hero controller that I had that you may also have. So here's the issue. The strap is secured inside the guitar with a wonderful plastic connection fastener, and what's happened is it's broken off inside the guitar. So I heard something rattling around inside. I took all the screws out of the guitar and discovered, after opening it up, that inside was this piece which did not have a hole in it yet, but I'll explain that. That was rattling around inside, so that's broken off from the little fastener. And what I decided to do, instead of just glue this, sorry about that, instead of gluing it like this, it probably wouldn't hold. So what I did is I found a screw that is almost the diameter, a little smaller than the diameter of this hole. So what my plan is to do is thread that through this hole just like so. And I'm going to screw right through. I'm sorry, I'm doing it wrong. I'm going to thread through the broken piece, which I drilled the hole through it, just the same diameter as the screw. And I'm going to go through with the screw like so. Sorry about that. I'll probably have to fast forward this. Okay, so you can see with the hole drilled in the broken piece now, I can thread a screw all the way through. I will then thread the screw through the broken fastener. I don't know what you want to call that. And again, the threads are just the right size so that it's not cracking this piece that's holding the strap. And I'm going to try to match up the broken pieces together so that they, splice the way they were. Now that in itself is not going to hold, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a bunch of epoxy inside that side now, and I'm just going to fill that up and let it cure, and then reassemble the guitar. I might have to cut the end of that screw off and make it a little bit shorter, because that's going to stick out just like the end here. There's the other end. So anyway, let me epoxy this and then show you how it worked out. Okay, so I've cut the screw to about half length now, and that's going to keep it from protruding far outside of the little plastic bushing thing. So once it comes through, it's just going to be flush with the top here, and I'm going to fill that hole with epoxy, because epoxy is way stronger than super glue. But here I'm going to actually dab some super glue inside the head where it's going to mate up with the plastic, and that's just going to keep it from spinning. Like so. I'm going to spin that down because I want that to be permanent connection. Okay, so now I've got my screw through the little plastic rectangle, And I'm going to thread that through. Sorry. I hope if it was in the... I'm sorry, I'm doing my best with the rig I've got here. Not very good, but hopefully you get the idea. Okay. And I may dab some super glue in there, but I am definitely going to fill that backside, sorry, with epoxy, which will actually, you know, fill the grooves of the threads really nicely, and that should keep that whole flange, that little plastic flange is so flimsy being plastic, it's, you know, if I just glue that back on, that is not going to hold. So with that screw through there, the epoxy through filling this area, that should not be going anywhere. So let me do that. Once it's all cured, I'll show you the reassembly and see how it worked out. Okay, so here's the finished piece after the repair. You can see the little flange with the screw through it, and on the other side where the threads were sticking through, I filled it with epoxy. And so what we'll do is reassemble this inside here. Okay, so that drops in there. I'm going to put the other half of the guitar back to inside, put all the screws back in, and then we'll see what we got. And there she is, folks, all repaired, ready for jamming. You see the end, hopefully there. Holds really well. And that's it for your repair. How to repair a Strat Guitar Hero controller.